Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, everything that you desire, everything that you request, everything that you need is provided to you. There will be times and there will be situations where you feel that you are not being given or you are not being granted what it is that you want and what it is that you need. Understand that at each and every moment, you have the free will, you have the choice, you have the option to say, what is before me is exactly what I had asked for. And there you find your freedom. There was a time when I realized that my life would be shorter than my egoic mind hoped it would be, that I would not participate in the world the way that most people had. There was a choice for me to say, this is not what I want. This is not how it should be. This is not what my life could have been. But there did come a point, beloveds, where I said, I accept what is before me, that I reconciled with that of the ego that said, this will be painful, this will hurt, and was able to allay those fears and say, there is a miracle, there is something that I am going to show. Most of the work that I did that was bringing the light and the truth of consciousness back to a body, back to a mind, were done without the fanfare. But this was going to be an event that would allow beings to see that death was not real, that the resurrection, the coming back, the visiting of others with a body that was whole was what was possible for all beings. But there needed to be that transition through the pain and the suffering, through the sense of what many would have considered humiliation. But it was done with love, and it was done with grace, and it was done with a sense of knowing that God is where I am at each and every moment. There were lifetimes upon lifetimes of preparation for this grand gesture. Focus not upon the pain, focus not upon what you do not want to be, focus upon what is, and accept gladly and with open arms and with love what is happening in the moment. When you can bring your consciousness to a moment, a crystal clear moment, that what is in front of you is what you have chosen, what you have agreed to, what you have decided. You will not feel the fear. You will not feel the pain. You will not feel what the physical body would translate into anguish. You will allow yourself the beauty and the majesty and the grace of knowing that it is indeed an illusion. And as far-fetched as this may seem to you now, as far away from the possibility of reality that this could seem to you, there is an aspect of you that knows this truth. Those of you that are here were with me in that incarnation. We have traveled together through all incarnations. Understand that by being able to love every moment and saying, yes, I embrace this. Yes, this has been painful, and yes, I embrace this. And I love this. And I love you, whoever stands in front of you, whether they are stoning you to death or stabbing you to death or raping you to death, whatever way that they are destroying you, whether it is guns and knives or laser beams, whether they are shooting at you from space or shooting at you on the ground, however it is that they look to destroy what you have considered to be real, understand, beloveds, that death is not real. Pain is not real. What is real is the resistance to it that causes the continuation of it. If you can allow yourself to be present to what it is that is occurring in front of you, and I understand that many of you are resisting these exercises and practicing presence that this beloved one has granted to you. Allow yourself, beloveds, to embrace the present moment, to love the present moment, to say what it is that I am feeling, I am meant to feel, and allow it to move through you. It is merely your resistance. It is merely the part of you that says, I do not want to feel this. I must not feel this. This should be different than it is. that causes you the anguish that you have. You are exactly where you chose to be, beloveds. Every time you desire for it to be other than the way that it is where the point of pain comes. It is in the resistance that you feel the friction. When you surrender, when you say, this is how I meant it to be, when you allow yourselves to remember, you find your freedom. And the freedom exists within your heart, beloveds. So I speak to every single one of you. And I know that many of you are thinking that I am singling you out. I am, every single one of you. I am saying what you resist, you are causing. So surrender. Speak to me within your heart and let me show you what it is like to be in the presence of love in the face of everything that would defy what you know as nature. You can withstand the storms. You can withstand everything with love in your heart and with the presence of knowing that love is all there is and that is all you are made of. So forgive yourself for whatever you think are your sins. Whenever you feel that you have wronged or harmed another, none of that happened. It was an illusion. It was a dream. Forgive yourself, beloveds, for that is indeed the key out. And pour the liquid of grace all over you so that you allow yourself to bathe in the light and the love, that gorgeous golden elixir that is the purity of God's love. Let yourself bathe in that. Let yourself be soothed in the places where you believe that harm could come to you or to another, where you believe that harm could come to a beloved, a child, a parent, a lover, a sibling, a friend, to yourself. You will wake one day and you will come to me and you will say, you would not believe the dream that I have had. And we will laugh together and I will say, I would, because I was with you. Welcome home. Welcome home, beloved. You are as God created you. I am as God created me. We are as God created us. And we and the Father are one. And that is your truth. There is no more truth than that. So know that you go with me in your heart. Know that you go with the love of God in all that you do. Every word that you speak, every action that you take, every thought that you think, God is with you. Choose to think, to act, and to live your life with love, and you will find the freedom that you seek. And that freedom lives within you. My blessings to you always, beloveds. Always. Look within and you will find me, for I am right where you are. And I love you, and I will speak with you again.